I'm not the diva. I'm not the diva. I'm not the diva.
Hey y'all, it's me. And today, I have a story time for y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. So as y'all can tell by the title, it's about this nigga that was trying to get me pregnant. And I just met him. What's going on? That ain't the equation that add up that night. It was definitely a block and delete the next day. Not even. And y'all, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Because my eyebrows, they not it. But alright, let's get into the video. So, me and my sister, we decided to go to Ocean City. Mind you, this was like 2 weeks ago. And we decided to go to Ocean City. So I was like, alright, let's go to the beach. So we go to the beach or whatever. We think it's just about to be a calm, collective, nice little beach time, with my sister going to the beach, And so everything was smooth. Till boom, we was about to leave. That's when everything unfolded. That's when, it's like I never can go somewhere without like something gotta happen. Something has to happen. Every time I go somewhere, it's like something has to happen. And I realized that. So I'm like, I'm gonna expect the unexpected. Like, I'm gonna expect the unexpected to happen. But the whole time we was there, everything was cool. So I'm like, okay, so everything, this might be a nice little beach trip. So we leave, okay. So as we're heading out to the car, hey mama, hey cutie, I hear that shit from a motherfucking distance. Niggas yelling, hey mama, hey cutie. So I'm like, who is that? Who is saying that? So I turn around and it's like 3 boys saying that. So I'm like, what's up? But I'm not the shy type. I'm not, like, I don't know. If I first meet you, I'm not shy. It's when I get feelings. That's when I start acting nervous and stuff. But I ain't know him. And out of 3 of them, it was only one boy talking. So I'm like, what's up? He was like, I just wanted to say, he had a southern accent. When I tell y'all his southern accent was different, like, I'm not from the South. I'm from up north. So I'm like, what's going on? But we was in Maryland, Ocean City, Maryland. So I'm like, oh, so we is kind of down south, the DMV and stuff. But he from Maryland. He had a southern accent. Like, he was from Alabama. So he was like, I just want y'all to know y'all cute. Like, y'all cute. Like, I can't even make the accent. He was just like, y'all cute. I just want to stop y'all and tell y'all that. And I'm like, thank you. And he was like, come here. I was like, you come over here. Like, I hate when boys say come here. Like, no sis, you can come over here. You want to talk to me? You can come over here. So I was like, you can come over here. So his 2 bros that was like with him or whatever, they was like, bro, you drunk, all this, because they was like more shy than him. And so when they all walked over, we all had like conversation or whatever. And one thing leads to other. We was like there for 30 minutes talking. I'm not a shy person. If you want to make conversation, we can make conversation, but like at the time I wasn't thinking nothing of him. I'm just thinking he like a random boy that just was trying to talk. So I'm just like, all right. So we were just talking, and my sister, she wasn't thinking nothing of him. No, I don't know. She kept saying he reminded her of her ex. So I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And he kept saying that because her ex moved to Maryland and stuff. But so we were just walking. Next thing you know, it's an hour later. We all walking to the corner store down the street. So I'm like, oh, so we might be here for a little minute. Mind you, I had school the next day. So who is being a badass? Ain't even a cuss, but who was being bad? So they was like, they wanted us to walk with them to the corner store. So I'm like, all right. So we walked into the corner store. They acting like they didn't want us to walk. So I'm like, okay, we can leave. Like, we can leave. So, but then they was like, where y'all going? I'm like, okay, because y'all was just acting like y'all ain't want us to walk with y'all, and we could leave too, because, I got school tomorrow, bro. I didn't say that, but, I have school tomorrow, so I wasn't trying to, like, I was just trying to walk forever. So I'm like, I got school tomorrow, I'm gonna go. So at the time, I was still thinking I can make school, I can still go to sleep, be on time to school tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, so we can still go to school tomorrow, because, it's not that late yet. It's not that late. But still, we still there. So I can't say that yet, because I thought we was about to leave, so I couldn't say that. So I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can still go to school because we still here. But if we left at the time, I could have probably made it to school the next day. Because I was 2 hours away from Ocean City. So we going to the corner store, whatever, because they want us to go. And we waiting for them. I don't know, they got a drink or something. I don't know what they smoke. I think they was getting a blunt. I don't know. I don't smoke, so yeah, I guess they was getting a blunt and they were just waiting. And 12 cat was circling around because they saw black people on the corner. So I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to get shots. I'm not trying to get booked. I'm in a whole nother state. I need to go. So after they get their stuff, it's like 30 minutes past and we were just talking or whatever. So I'm thinking we about to leave because, you know, we walked to the corner store like they wanted us to. So I'm like, okay, so we can leave now, right? But nah, they was like, let's hang out. So I'm like, okay. But, you know, I was acting like I didn't have school tomorrow. Not acting like my priorities was not together, okay? I was so distracted. But I'm like, should I still stay here? Should I go to school? Should I say? So, you know, my bad self didn't act like first of all, I told them I was 18, okay? They asked, I said I was 18 and I'm in college, okay? They asked me, I said it, so they didn't even think I had school tomorrow. So I'm like, I'm 18, I'm in college. They think that, but I'm not in my head. And I know I got school tomorrow, and I know that's my ass. But I'm still out there. I'm still out there acting like I don't got school. So we just talking on the corner. I'm getting so off track. But I'm like so mad at myself because I could have really made school that next day. Because at the end of the day, I did not go to school the next day. But so we still out there or whatever. We was just talking. So I'm not thinking anybody liked anybody. I'm just thinking we just all cool and stuff. No, it's always a twist. It's always a twist for boys. Like, you really would think that y'all just all talking like as friends. It's always a twist. So I'm like, I guess that's how it is, how I thought. And one of his bros, they was trying to give him my sister, but he was being scared to say it. So I'm like, what's really going on? Because he's 21 or 20, and he's scared to tell my sister, like, what's going on, sis? So, the one that kept talking, it was, let's make names. So, we're gonna call him Tom. The one that kept talking, Tom, he was like trying to like tell my sister that he want his man's, we gonna call him Billy. His man's Billy wanting her and all this, and Tom just kept talking and talking and talking and talking. And then they had another bro, the third one, he didn't really talk a lot. So I don't think I'm gonna need him to have a name because he didn't really talk a lot, but he was trying to get my number or whatever. But I found out that Tom didn't have his own phone. So they all shared one phone. It was a whole bunch of red flags. It was a whole bunch. And I just stayed at that beach. And Tom didn't have his own phone. And so they all shared a phone. And so the quiet one, he gonna ask me for my number. So I'm like, all right, but I did not know that he was gonna give it to Tom. But he gave it to Tom or whatever, because Tom wanted me, but Billy wanted my sister. But Billy was scared to tell my sister. He was scared. So we started walking, and they was like, so y'all want to just, what's the look and stuff? We didn't have a look, so they was like, y'all want to just pull up, meet us, come to our car. So I was like, all right, bet. So they sent us our location. We walked to our car, parked next to them or whatever. We pull up, and Billy, he has a little foreign car. I told him he stole it. I'm like, this ain't your car, it's foreign. But me and my sister, we don't really care how much money you got, because at the end of the day, I can get my own money. Like, it don't matter if he got a foreign car or not. If my sister don't want him, he don't want him. I'm sorry. So at the end of the day, Tom kept trying to, like, you know, tell my sister that Billy wanted her and all this. And Billy, he was like, I don't know, he was on FaceTime with somebody, so he like walked away. He didn't even know that Tom was trying to do that. So when Billy came back, he was confused because I was like telling him, like, why are you scared to talk to my sister? Why are you scared to tell her that you want her and stuff? And he was like, what are you talking about? I'm confused, all this stuff, blase. Time passed through, and he was like, all right. So he told my sister he want to take a walk with her. So Billy and him took a walk. And mind you, I found out that Tom had a kid.
Red flag. Tom had a kid.
But I didn't want him. I didn't know if he wanted me. I did not want him like that though. He wasn't my type. He was not my type. So I'm like, I'm gonna just play along because I'm bored. So I did that. And so Tom was like, all right, he want to take a walk with me too. So I'm like, okay, we could take a walk. But he was trying to like get to know me and stuff. I'm like, I'm scared. I don't know what you want to get to know me for. And so I was just telling him how I'm just like not worried about boys and all this. That's what I usually tell. If I tell a boy that I'm not worried about relationship right now and that I don't want a relationship, I don't want you. It's not I don't want a relationship. I don't want you. Because if a good relationship come my way, I'm not going to pass up the opportunity. I'm going to just, but I don't be really worried about relationships like that anyway. But so we was walking around. So finally we get around the whole little square we was walking around, and Billy and my sister was in front of us, so they was talking and walking around and stuff. So we get to the car and we still don't know what to do. And my sister, she told Billy she don't want him, and he got mad. So this is when it's a whole plot twist. This is when stuff get crazy, okay? This is when stuff gets crazy. So we didn't know what to do, right? So I was in the car with Tom. Billy went back to the boardwalk. He went back to the boardwalk. I guess he was like, I don't care no more. He went back to the boardwalk, right? He was the only one that had the car that day. He took Tom and the quiet boy to the beach. He had the car. But I was sitting in the car with Tom. My sister was sitting in the car with the quiet boy. So we gonna call the quiet boy Ben, because this one he come in the story. We gonna call him Ben. I was in the car with Tom, and my sister was in the car with Ben, and me and Tom, we were just talking or whatever, and he was like, I feel like you're not feeling this. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I barely know you. I only met you today at the beach. You have a kid. It's a whole bunch of red flags right now, and you talk about something, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. I'm not, sis. I'm not. But I didn't say it out loud. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, why do you think that? Why do you think I'm not feeling this? I'm trying to act so normal and stuff, but really, I'm just like in my head, like I'm ready to go. But then I get to the car with my sister, and I'm like, I'm ready to go. And my sister was like, I want them to come to our house. I'm like, we barely know these niggas, and you want them to come to our crib. I was kind of out of the moment, because I kind of wanted Tom, but then I'm like, you got a kid, I don't know. And it was a whole bunch of red flags I should have listened to. So I'm like, I don't know. So my sister was like, yo, it would be so lit, and we got the free tonight. Like, it would be so lit if them two. She didn't want Billy to come, because she didn't want Billy, and Billy wanted her. She didn't want Billy, so she didn't want him to come. So she was with Ben, and I guess they was vibing or whatever, because Ben was cool for real. He was so cool, but he was so chill too. He was like, we could just be cool tight. I fucked with Ben. So I was like, oh my god. So I fell through. And I think back to that, and I'm like, I would never fall through. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. So they didn't know how they was gonna get back from our crib. So I said, I'll take you down to our crib, but mind you, I don't suck. I'm not doing nothing. And I want him to. What was my plan for that night if he was gonna come to my crib? It was just for my sister, because I know my sister wasn't gonna fuck him either. We don't do that. What we was gonna do? Look at each other. But we was thinking about that at the time, because I told him, I said, if you come to my crib, we not gonna do nothing. We not doing nothing. I'm just letting you know now. And I don't even know what I was thinking from the jump ski for him to come to my crib. But he was like, okay, let me just come to. This boy was really on his knees freaking asking Billy if he could pick him up tomorrow from my crib and stuff. Ben was like, he was chill. He was just gonna go with his mans, because he thought he didn't want Tom to be stuck. Like, so Billy was like, I'll come get y'all tomorrow. I'll come get y'all before I gotta go to work, but it gotta be early. Mind you, we 2 hours away. So I'm like, okay, this seems too good to be true, because his man is really thorough. Because first of all, he not even the one coming, and he wanted my sister, and he gonna come get his bros from our crib. Does that even sound right? The next day. So I thought he was not. I didn't think he was lying now. So I'm like, okay, because that's supposed to be your bro. They grew up together, they said. So it's like, why would he leave you stranded somewhere you don't know where you at? So we brought them to our crib. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. Like, I don't even like telling people where I live. Like, it was so out of pocket and so disordered that night. And the night just couldn't get worse. There's sirens in the back. And you know what that means? We got pulled over. I wasn't driving. My sister was driving. My sister don't even have a license. So we got pulled over. So the cop came to the car and was like, license and registration. My sister won't say my name. She won't say my name. And I'm like, what is you doing? I was like, tell them your real name. And then they was like, tell them your real name in the bag. And I'm like, yeah, because you about to give me, no. Like, my sister be, I don't even know why she did that. That really made me mad that night. But, yeah. And so she gave them her real name. And it was just crazy. So then we get to the house. My sister and Ben, they went in another room. I went with Tom, and this was my room. And I'm just like, I'm really thinking now, like, what was I doing? Because I was definitely not doing nothing with him. And I think he was thought I was lying when I said that. I was not lying. You have a kid. So we're laying down, right? And I'm just we talking or whatever. And he was like, when we do have sex,
I'ma get you pregnant.
I said, who? He was like, you, I'm gonna get you pregnant. You're gonna have my kid. I was like, don't you already have a kid? In my head, I'm like, I don't even like him. Like, I don't even know why I brought him to my house. I don't even like him that much. I never liked him at the boardwalk. I never liked him, period. So I'm like, I don't even know why you're here in my head. So I'm like, can this not go any faster? Like, this light needs to hurry. So I literally went to sleep so the next day could come faster. We didn't even stay up. So we just laid down, whatever. And he was like, yeah.
You're gonna have I want you to have my kid. You will be my baby mom.
And he had saying, talking about some, if things happen, it happens for a reason. And it's not about the kid. It's not about us. It's going to be about the kids. I'm like, I don't have my life in track. Okay, and I'm definitely not having a kid with you. I told him, I said, I'm not having a kid. I'm gonna have to get my stuff together. And he was like, so I guess you're not made for me then. You're damn. You're right. I'm not. But out loud, I was like being all nice with it, because I'm like, I'm about to be in here for a whole night with him, so I don't want to argue the whole night. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I mean, that's how you feel. Like, okay, I just don't want a kid right now. That's it. So boom. The next day come, finally go to sleep. The next day come, but he was really trying my kid. Like, I think that disappointed him when I said, I don't want you to have my kid. That was so confusing, because I never met a boy that wanted to have a kid when they don't have their life together. Mind you, he was in jail for like 3 years. It's all these red flags. He not my type. He just not my type. I do have a type, and that just wasn't my type. So next day come, they call up they bro, come get me. He took me some, okay, bro, I'm on my way. Hour passed by. He texted them talking about some, mind you, they outside smoking or whatever. They outside. And he texted them talking about some, bro, they gonna have to come bring y'all home because I can't come. I got work and all this. Do you think they around the corner, or do you know they are 2 hours away? This is not normal. They didn't have gas money to give me gas. It was all these red flags. So he was mad. So he started walking. He said, I'm gonna just start walking home. Like, he was not playing. That nigga really started walking. And his bro Brady was like, bro. So we all get in the car, me, Ben, and my sister. We all get in the car trying to go find Tom, because he really started walking. Like, he was drawn. Like, you're not gonna make it home till next week, sis. Come in the car. So he was like, take me to the nearest bus stop. So I'm like, okay, we can do that, because I wasn't planning to take them home anyway. For real, I wasn't. So we take them or whatever. So I take him to a bus stop, and he was like, I'm gonna just wait for the bus here. So, you know, I dropped them right off. Like, okay, I'm not trying to be rude or nothing. I don't even move like that. But it was just like, I didn't like him. I did not like him, and he was trying to get me pregnant, and I was like, you're not gonna be straight out of my house, so you gotta go. We dropped them off. They was cool with it. They wanted to take the bus. They didn't want us to take them back there. So I'm like, okay. An hour later, took them some, the bus, we don't got our money for the bus. I need y'all to come back. I block him. I text him, this is not my problem. You told me that you had a ride home the next day. I have things to do today. Blocked him. I feel so mean. Like, I don't even do stuff like that. I do not do stuff like that. But it was like, he really had me messed up when he said he was trying to get me pregnant. Like, what? Do I even look like the type of girl? Like, it was like, I shouldn't even be wasting my time anymore. So my sister was like, let's just go take them home. I was like, you can drive there and back. I'll go for the ride. So, but she wasn't up for it. She wanted me to drive there. She'll drive back. I was like, listen, it's too early. I'm trying to go to sleep. I had school today. So Ben texting my sister talking about something, can y'all come back, all this. I blocked Tom, so he not texting me no more, and he still blocked to this day. Like, I feel so bad. But Ben texting my sister talking about some, I need you to come back. So my sister not texting him back either. So I guess 2 hours later, Ben saying that he got a ride and all this, and they about to go back home. And that's it. I never talked to Tom since. Ben be FaceTiming my sister every now and then, but me and Tom, that's Tommy, no, we don't do that. We don't even do that. We're not doing that. But yeah, y'all, that was my story time on how he was trying to get me pregnant. Thanks for watching my story time. Subscribe, because I need my subscribers up there, y'all. I'm starting from the mud with YouTube. I need my subscribers up there. I'm trying to really make my YouTube pop. Like, yo, I'm really trying to make my YouTube pop. But more content, more videos coming soon.